Hey, what's going on, everybody? Today we're going to be looking at this right here. This is the 1More Q21 TWS earphone. This one has LDAC. This has active noise cancellation, dual microphones. We did a microphone test on this before, and a low latency gaming mode. So let's get started. First of all, anytime you buy a set of wireless, please take the little stickers off the bottom. Not every manufacturer does this, but I would say 90% of them put the little covers over the charging contacts. So remember to remove those. Inside the box, you're going to find like warranty information and stuff. Unfortunately, no more stickers. I used to love the 1More stickers with the teddy bear. Anyway, you get tips of various sizes, and you get your charging cable here. And that's basically it, besides the unit themselves. Now here's the units. They're very thin, non-discrete. Open it up. It's got this kind of cool curvy thing to it. It fit in my ear. I find these very comfortable. The isolation, that passive isolation, was very good with these. These did an excellent job. I wasn't even expecting much because they do kind of look a little like generic, but overall I found right out of the package that they fit well. Very nice. There's your little button right there for pairing, and your little I think that's a button. Hold on. Yep, that's a pairing button. And you have your USB-C right there. I didn't have to press that. I just turned them on, found them on the phone, and I was good to go. So these have the LDAC. They sound good whether you're connected with SBC or LDAC. I didn't find that much of a difference. But overall, I think there was a little bit more clarity with the LDAC code. The EQ settings can be customized, but I was having a problem with the app. The app didn't work. It wouldn't recognize these. I don't know if it's being updated or something like that, but I was having a problem. At one point, I thought these were the Comfo Buds Mini, which I still have, but I haven't used in quite some time. I actually love those. So far, everything from 1More that I've received has worked as advertised. It's worked well. There are a couple of companies that when something comes in, I can just automatically think to myself, there's not going to be an issue with these, because there usually never is. One is Clear, the other one is 1More. And, I can't even say that of like Sony or something like that. So they performed admirably. Passive and active isolation was superb. Comfort was very good on these. They did everything that they were supposed to do except for the app. That was the one problem I had, is the app didn't recognize these at all, no matter how many times I tried. I think that the ANC blocked out all of the major background noise. I think the transparency mode is decent. I think that the microphone was clear enough to even use for gaming and calls and stuff, and maybe like, a casual video or something like that call. It has multi-point connectivity, so it allows you to switch between devices. Let's see, customizable touch controls. IPX5 for water resistance, so they're good for workouts. Battery life is around 4 hours on a single charge, with the charging case providing additional time. There's no fast charging or wireless support with this unit. I think these were like 25 or something like that. I'm trying to see where the price was for these. Yep, okay, I found it. Yeah, these are $25, so that's pretty darn good. No, they're not the most glamorous. They don't have lights all over them like some of the gaming ones that I've had in the past. But they sound really, really good. They're clear. There's some nice punchy, kind of balanced, but leaning toward a little bit more sub-bass. Good bass clarity. Good clarity in the dialogue and in the mids in general. There's a decent amount there. They seem to very, very balanced there as well. And then there's a decent amount of sparkle and openness when it comes to both the soundstage and the highs. They seemed decent enough. So overall, I would say that this is a very nice kind of balanced sounding with a little added sub bass, especially depending on what you're listening to. Like if you're listening to Bad Guy or something like that, and it goes deep, or what's that? What was that other bassy song? Oh, the new one from Blackpink, Jump. The bass goes down deep. And it's got a really nice rumble to it, but it doesn't stick around for a long time. So it's good. It has a decent amount of speed to it. It doesn't muddy up anything. Overall, they just perform very, very well. They're very, very enjoyable tuning. You know, obviously, you're not going to be critical listening with these, but if you want something that's super enjoyable for the workouts or long walks or something like that, and you need the ANC or you need the transparency mode, you've got it right here. As for the app, I'll keep trying with the app and see if it works, and I'll give an update on that eventually. Just over a very good true wireless product, and I like the addition of the LDAC. Just adds a little bit more, fine tuning to it when you're listening to the Bluetooth whatsoever. Other than that, they're good. They're good. I can't complain about these whatsoever. They do what they're supposed to do, and they do a pretty good job of it. I think that's the only two things I could complain about was the app wasn't working, and they're a little on the generic looking side. But other than that, excellent job. And for $25, how can I complain? I have a lot of ones that don't even sound this good that are over 100. Thank you again for watching. This has been the 1More Q21. Thank you, be safe, and I'll see you in the next video.